Money, money, money. Message under hypnosis.
Yes, that's why we laugh, because it is something that exists here and that is nonsense, but well, you need it, don't you? Yes, we know of her Ilunya and her work. There's nothing to say in regards to that. But what needs to be done is being done. She is doing what she needs to do with what she has and how she does things. Yes, $20,000 is a big amount of money. To me, it's ridiculous. But people search for comfort, don't they? They search for easy, don't they? They search for a cushion on a chair to sit down, feel comfortable. That's what it is. That money helps people feel comfortable when they do these things that they're not accustomed to doing. And then you have the ones that will do it with less money. And they need to figure it out because they're not going to be very comfortable in the journey. But it is rewarding, very rewarding. When you do with what you have and you make miracles happen. Magic happens when you extend yourself beyond your limitations. If you don't extend yourself beyond your limitations, then you might receive magic still. But when you are placed between a rock and a hard place, you will be the creator force field of magic. Does that make sense?
Well, I think to kind of dovetail on that, Tala wonders why she's been so tested since she's moved to San Cristobal. Is that part of this, kind of learning to extend herself and still do what she feels aligned to?
Exactly. Exactly. How can you teach a was it wizard, how can you say that word? Wizardry.
Wizardry.
Yes. How can you teach a wizardry without testing its limitations, its belief system? Magic is created by force, actually, by friction. Take two rocks, and what do you create? Fire, light, spark, transformation, alchemization. That is what we're doing with her. It's not easy. It's not comfortable, but it's very worth it. She is kicking and screaming. She is hiding. She is pushing back. She has been doing all of these things, but it's not, it is now the time. Like, it is now the time. We want to take you out of your corner. We want to find you underneath the rock. It is time. I know you're going to kick and scream, but there's no more time. It is time now. No more time. It is the time now.
And what is happening now?
It's time for her to step up, step in. Like, as we speak now, she is being moved like that into the next place. It was hard to move her.
Do you mean more literally? Because she's wondering where she's going to be called to go after she leaves San Cristobal.
Yeah, well, that is where we are, aren't we? We're doing that now. This is a time for her to gather herself. That is why she's going to the park. It's the calm before the storm. The storm, then the calm. It's the same thing. You need them both. Cloud full of darkness comes in, and then water, rain comes out, washes away the storm, and then light comes back, doesn't it? And then it repeats itself. There's nothing you can do about that. It's a law. That is the law of living here. The law will never change, no matter how good you get at maneuvering energy. You will still feel the law. It just gets different. It gets possibly what you call better. I don't see it better. I just see it different. There's a difference. That's all. And when you are where you are on your path, there is that time clock ticking that she talks about. Tick tock, tick tock. How much can you get done? How much can you let go? How much can you surrender? The more you surrender, the easier the transformation, and so on, until it's time for you to exit. And that also is a choice. And how you exit is a choice. You can exit like easy exit, or you can exit with a tragedy exit. There's many ways to exit this realm. It is up to you. We are at a time in a place where people will choose their exit wisely, better, more clever. Yeah, different ways to exit. It just depends, you know. Sometimes it gets really serious here and boring, and there's not a lot of creativity at times because of the brainwashing that has happened and the lack of believing in oneself. All of that, has really shape shifted the way that people exit this earth. But we are coming back now to creativity. You will be forced to be a little more creative with your life. It's gotten so boring. My God, I could just yawn like this. Boring. The programs that have been installed, been running for a long time. Quite boring. Medieval times were a bit more exciting. Yes, there was a lot more adrenaline of the survival mechanism type. Was more creative to be alive back then. You really wanted to be alive because you were threatened all the time. And now you're not really threatened. And it's gotten boring and stagnant, dirty waters. But this snake is here, and she will move throughout the entire river, stream, crevices, cracks, earth, water.
She saw something in a vision about three coiled snakes and she wrote Nagas next to them. Does she need to know anything from you about that consciously?
Mm. I relate the three events that have happened in her life, or will happen, or are in the process of happening. Shedding her skin, rebirthing her. She needs to look within to find the answer of the three events that have recently completed her shedding of these skins. The rebirth, it was given to her because that is what is happening. The preparation has begun, and these visions are important. They are symbols of events, possible events, and possible